So we're going to go through how to do a ponytail. The ponytail forms a basis of most upstyling work, so it's really important. But it's often difficult to get the ponytail nice and sleek. So I'll show you now the tools and the products that you need to make this work. To begin with, I like to prepare the hair. So don't ask whoever's hair you're doing to wash their hair the night before. This can leave the hair really limp and oily at the roots and dry and frizzy on the ends. So rather than that, get them to wash it the morning of. I like to choose a shampoo and conditioner that's going to give me the end result that I'm looking for. So today we're going for sleek, shiny, smooth hair, and I'm going to use Trilliance by Sebastian. So this shampoo and conditioner contains rock crystal, which gently buffs the hair and leaves it super shiny. It's a good product to use. So once you've shampooed twice, towel dried and conditioned, you need to apply some styling product to the hair. You'll need something that's going to protect the hair from the heat and also stop the frizz and give you some control. So Mousse Forte by Sebastian is great for this. When you get to actually holding the ponytail in your hand and doing the styling work, rather than go straight for the hairspray, you need to go for shine spray instead. The reason for this is if you load it up with hairspray and start to move the hair around, you'll notice that it splits and cracks and looks really bunchy and messy, which is not what you're after. So when you use the Halo Mist by Sebastian, it's got a water-soluble silicone in it. It's not going to build up, it's very lightweight, and it's going to smooth down the fluffies and give you the control that you need. But of course, at some point, you're going to have to pick up hairspray. I like to choose a matte hairspray. This is Shaper Zero Gravity, again by Sebastian, and you can build this hairspray up to the intensity that you need. So it starts off being really lightweight and not too heavy at all, and then you can layer it until you get the desired hold that you're looking for. It's brushable, so when you finish, you can just take out your pins and brush the hair out and it's smooth and shiny again. So that's products. Now I'm going to have a look at the tools that you need. Of course you need some sectioning clips to clip the hair out of the way when you're drying it off. These ones are fantastic for that, but when it comes to actually styling, they can leave marks in the hair. So then you need to go for these long aluminium duckbill type clips. For blow drying, I like to begin all the upstyles that I do by blow drying the hair first. Not a perfect blow dry, but just making sure that the hair is smooth, has a bit of body and looks fantastic. So go for a medium to large bristle brush. And when you're trying to control the hair and change the direction of the roots, you need to use a cutting comb like this. Just make sure that it's heat protective material is what it's made out of. So this is a carbon cutting comb. It's not going to melt in your client's hair. And for the tail comb, I prefer a metal-ended tail comb. The very fine point makes it great to work with. Next you'll need a cushion brush. So this is Mason Pearson brush, but you can use any cushion brush you like. Now for tying off the hair, normally I work with an assistant, so I'll use hat elastic. But if you're working on your own, you don't have anyone to do it for you, of course an elastic band with 2 half-size bobby pins attached works perfectly. And last but not least, for polishing and smoothing the hair to give it that professional result, you need to use some form of makeup brush. I prefer a kabuki brush. It's got short, strong bristles and I can get the control that I need. So this is all the tools and the products. Now we'll look at how to actually do the ponytail. Okay, so the first step to the sleek ponytail, which we talked about earlier, was shampooing the hair with the Trilliance shampoo and then applying plenty of mousse into it and drying the hair off. So I've started that process already. Once it's almost dry, the next thing to do is to take your medium to large round brush and smooth out the ends using the nozzle on your blow dryer. So for most hair lengths and thicknesses, you can do this all in one section. So you're not looking for the perfect blow dry, you're just wanting to smooth the ends out of the hair. If the hair is incredibly thick, you can section from ear to ear, take the top section, clip it away and blow dry through the ends. So work your way around the head and get all the ends really nice and smooth. That's step 1. Okay, for step 2 in the ponytail, what we need to do is to get all the roots travelling in the right direction. So I've started this already. What I've done is taken my carbon cutting comb and my blow dryer with the nozzle on and used the dryer against the comb to direct the hair in the way that I want it to go. So we're going to go for a ponytail on the top of the head. I've already started by blow drying all the front section back, and now I'm going to work through the back. You can see the part that I've done already. The hair's travelling in the right direction towards the top, and it's nice and flat to the scalp. So this is what you need to look for. And make sure there are no lumps or bumps showing. So this contrast from the back where it's quite puffy and wide, if we tried to put that into a ponytail it'd be all bunchy and have a bit of a saggy bottom. So what we need to do is take the blow dryer and start working through the back against the cutting comb, and do this all the way around the hairline until it's all flat and neat and perfect and all travelling right to where you want to put that ponytail. So I'll do that now. That's step 2. Okay, so we've done the directional blow dry now. You can see that all the hair is travelling up towards the ponytail in the direction that we need it to go. This is really important so that when you put it up, you don't get all those lumpy bumpy bits. And you can see that we've got tension in the back. Even when I let my hand go, the hair's still travelling the way we want it to go. So to get this into the perfect ponytail, all you need to do is use your carbon cutting comb and make sure you're combing right down into the root area so that you're getting it nice and smooth. If you find you would need a little bit more control with the fluffy hair at this stage, then you can go through and spray a light spritz of your halo mist for shine. So once you've used your cutting comb, you can then go through with the cushion brush and smooth it even further. The important things to remember are to always comb or brush into the palm of your open hand. This is really important. Don't try and comb into the back of your hand and then let go. You won't get very far with your tension. So turn your hand around, flip the hair up and work it into your open hand. You can see how much easier it is when you put the preparation in to begin with. Okay, so now we'll go through with the cushion brush. Big, long strokes from the scalp all the way through to the end so that the hair stays really neat and clean and tidy. Turn your hand around. This is where I could keep going forever. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And again into your open palm. So it's a good idea to practice this on a head block before trying it on a client. So once you feel happy with it, then you need to go through and tie it off with your elastic and 2 pins. I'll just show you how to do that. So with 1 pin, push it straight down into the top of your ponytail. You can rest your thumb on it if you need to. And then grab the other pin. And take it around the ponytail as many times as you need to keep it nice and tight. And then push it back in. Now we're up to step number 4. Okay, so the next step in your ponytail is to go through and smooth out any inconsistencies in it. To do this, you need to insert the end of your metal tail comb and slide it through to the band. The worst thing you can do right now is to put the teeth in and drag the hair, it'll all bunch up. So you go and work through until it's neat and tidy and you're happy with the end result. I haven't needed to really pick up the hairspray at all up till this point, but if you feel along the way that you need a bit of control or it gets slippery, do grab the zero gravity spray and give it a spritz. At this point now it's just about polishing and finishing off. So I'm giving it a light spray and using the kabuki brush to smooth down any frizzy hairs. This will give you that immaculate, sleek, expensive looking ponytail. And go through with a bit more shine spray. And then once you're happy with it, of course, you can layer a final mist of hairspray over the top. And that's it, a beautiful, sleek ponytail.